For most farmers, it's a lifetime occupation, but also a lifestyle you never really leave. North Dakota can boast of likely having the oldest farmer in America, and she has a very special tie to Agweek. She's publisher Katie Pinkey's great-great-aunt.
She is. Iris Westman is 113 years old. She's a 1928 graduate of the University of North Dakota, and she still has some of the family farmland she grew up on.
I was born in 1905.
Meet Iris Westman, a 113-year-old living in rural North Dakota. Not only is Iris the oldest living North Dakotan, she may be the oldest living farmer.
Yeah, I still have a farm. Yeah, I'm a farmer.
Iris grew up on the farm with her parents and brothers, growing grains and raising chickens, horses, and cows.
Wheat was the big money crop.
Like all farm kids, Iris had daily chores, and gathering eggs was a part of Iris's childhood.
I didn't like to all the time because some of the hens were on the nests and they bit.
Iris's father had a threshing machine and threshed grain for 7 neighbor farms. Each farm provided one worker.
I think my dad was a good farmer. The farm was selected as an experimental place for certain types of grain. Durum looked very promising to be a money maker.
In 1923, after her high school graduation, Iris enrolled at the University of North Dakota. Iris never married or had children and retired from being a librarian in 1972, returning to North Dakota in 1990. Today, she resides within a half an hour of her home farm. How different is that land that you owned, that how your dad used to farm it versus how it's farmed today? What do you think your dad would say?
He would have loved the machinery, although he would have missed the horses. He loved the horses.
What has kept you healthy and for so long?
That's God's business. I have eaten properly and lived decently.
And Katie, she is just an amazing woman.
Iris is a treasure. We visited her over Christmas, and a fun fact, Mikkel Pates, early in his career, was in the same church choir with Iris and still occasionally visits her.
Oh, we thank you so much for bringing us that story.